الحمد لله الذي أحيانا بعدما أماتنا وإليه النشور. We thank Allah for blessing us with another beautiful day. Okay, I had a conversation with one lovely girl, and the hadith that I'll say the Prophet, peace be upon him, advised us on something concerning issues like that. This is a lady. Out of the bloom, I saw her with eyelashes. This is not something she does. And I was like, is that eyelashes? And she said yes. And I said, do you know it's not good? And she's like, it's not human hair, it's not glue, it's not that, it's not that. I don't know the differences. And I told her, provided it is something you are adding, that makes it haram, since it is an extension. So the final, she said, is beautiful and I likes it. This is where my concern is. It's not about the eyelashes per se, but about her thoughts and reaction. This is matters of the heart desire now. And scholars, when it comes to eyelashes, some are of the view that if it is human animal hair and it is not of pig, like, it's okay. And some too are of the view that provided it is a hair extension, it is something false, it's a false hair you are adding, just like the hair extension the Prophet, peace be upon him, talks to us about, that whoever does it, Allah has cursed that person. This is the red, guys. We should take it into consideration. We should be scared of the curse of Allah. Don't we love ourselves enough? Or do we love these things to the extent that we ignore the consequences of it? Or do we expect to see that the person will go crazy, or the person will, some calamity will fall on the person before we realize it is a curse or it is something? Allah does not do things like that according to how we want it. But this is what the Prophet, peace be upon him, said. Allah has cursed whoever does that. And provided it is hair extension, give yourself the thoughts about it. This is a matter that you don't know clear for sure. And this brings me to one hadith that the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, anything that is lawful, that is haram, it is clear. And anything that is unlawful too is clear. But what comes in between, which is the doubtful situation, that's where he's warning us. Anything that is doubtful, stay away from it. It's better for you than falling into doubtful things or doubtful situations. It's the same incident that's happening here. And when he said there's a flesh in our body, which he was referring to the heart, if it is clean, everything is clean. When it is diseased, when it is affected by these desires, then there is a problem. She doesn't, I don't know, she's such a lovely girl. But right now, you see what the Prophet is telling us. That piece of flesh, it is what is destroying things for us right now. We follow our heart desires too much. And sometimes we think, oh, it is nothing, this is normal. That is our problem. Have we forgotten a day is coming, a book will be handed to us. In that book, every tiny little thing that you did, whether good or bad, is in it. Allah has, warned us already. We are going to question, what kind of book is this that does not hide anything? So whatever you are feeling, whatever you are thinking, whatever you are doing, out of this desire that you feel, oh, it's normal, it's nothing, is being recorded. This statement that was uttered is beautiful. I like it. It's being recorded. Are we to please Allah or are we to please ourselves? What is our purpose in this dunya? That is what we should ask ourselves. And secondly, what is the deed that will save me is what we should ask ourselves. We have a lot of, incidents in history that people does little deeds that have earned them Jannah, and people does little bad deeds that has equally earned them in Jahannam. May Allah protect us all. So whatever you are doing, don't think, oh, this is something small. No, it's not small in the sight of Allah, whether good or bad. And this is the lesson, or this is what I want us to pick from this situation and this hadith the Prophet is telling us. Stay away from doubtful things and stay away from your desire. Protect your heart. This dunya, we are all living one by one. You have close family members that have left. Basically, we will also leave. And we shouldn't take things for granted. Assalamu alaikum.